What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. I'm doing a video tonight. It's late night. You know, honestly, it's pretty empty. Like, apparently it's a Saturday night, but thankfully, you know, honestly, it's a quiet night. I'm used to being out on Saturday nights when it's just wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, insanity. Like, everybody drunk, everybody getting into fights, drama, police, the whole nine, drugs, everything, hookups, all that stuff. And I've left that in the past, way far in the past, to be honest. But now, honestly, it's like midnight. Well, it's about to be 1 a.m., to be honest. And you know me, Mr. Free Spirit, eternal authenticity, I got so much energy. So I'm just going for a walk, I'm going for a walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just finished watching Snoop Dogg, Reincarnated. I've watched that movie a lot on Netflix, a whole lot of times, but I just watched it again tonight for probably like the umpteenth time. I've probably seen it like 10 or 20 times because guess what? I love Jamaica. I love spirituality and all that stuff. I did a project back in like 6th grade for Jamaica, like about Jamaica. I remembered, I learned about their dialect and whatnot out there. I prepared some fruit punch. I dressed up with some fake dreadlocks and stuff, and just Bob Marley. That whole spiritual Rasta vibe has been, within us. You know what I'm saying? My parents, they had their honeymoon in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? They met on the beach. So, and they named me Sky. You know what I'm saying? I know that's a Matrix government name, but at least, I still love it, to be honest with y'all. I love my name, to be real with y'all. Yeah, it's a Matrix government name, but honestly, I love it, though. At least it's something different. It's not just John or Mary or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's pretty original and unique, hence eternal authenticity. But yeah, like, I'm just going for a walk. It's a late night walk. And yeah, in that movie, Snoop Dogg Reincarnated, like, it's dope because, it talks about some real stuff, about him leaving gang life and all that drama stuff, behind. Also it's cool to see other people's, like, upbringings, like, people are going through, oh, snap, it's a little dog, a stray dog out here, or a cat. Hold on, look, I got y'all. Look, the cat down the road. Shout out to all the Infinite Waters fans. Ralph Smart diving deep out here with the cat. Yeah. But anyways, it's just cool to see people's, like, upbringings. You know what I'm saying? People's stories. Like, that's why celebrities, especially older celebrities, mean a lot to us because, y'all have established yourselves so many years under your belt. Many of us that are young, that are just, like, trying to make it, trying to just breathe. You know what I'm saying? we out here just ensuring enough time to brush our teeth. You know what I'm saying? But, like, when we see stuff like that, it's inspiring because it's like, oh, okay, it is possible, down the line, down the road, obviously, it will be worth it in the end. Obviously it's a long road and it will take a long time, It's not a quick sprint, but it is possible and stuff. But it also, seeing documentaries and stuff like that really helps us to open our minds up, and, like, it gets us to dive deep, you know what I'm saying? Especially late at night. I'm quiet right now. Here comes a car, but, like, honestly, this road is pretty quiet. Most people are asleep. I don't hear anybody out here partying. Nobody's at the pool. People are actually, like, asleep, which is actually a good thing. I love this type of vibe when it's calm like this. I'm always, like, a calm guy, I was a calm baby when I was born. I wasn't screaming. I wasn't crying. I wasn't getting into fights. None of that stuff, And then guess what? I'm growing up, in school and stuff. And guess what? You get exposed around other people. And some of these people, maybe because their upbringing might have been rough, where they don't have any parents that are actually supportive. They want to take out their anger on us. And, they want to live that fast life, trying to tear everybody down, trying to talk crap about, the relationship you're in, trying to manipulate your relationship, trying to interfere with your relationship, when all people are trying to do is just be in love. A man is just trying to be with his woman, and a woman is just trying to be with her man. No outside interference by just random people trying to tear people apart. It's ridiculous. That's what goes on in majority of this mainstream music. That's why I stopped listening to it. That's why I want to go to the real music, smooth jazz, R&B, soul music, old school rap, you know what I'm saying? Like classical, even some rock, even some country, I have a diverse selection of music, but I will say, sometimes when we see these documentaries and stuff, like, it helps us to open our mind up, because when it's early in the day, when everybody's asleep, and when it's late at night, when everybody's asleep, it's just dope. This is when you can really connect with nature, when it's actually quiet. You can hear the sound of the wind, besides these noisy cars driving by, like, he went to, and reincarnated, Snoop Dogg reincarnated, he went to Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? And, like, that's a place I've never been to yet, but I'm so excited to go whenever I can, because it's such a spiritual, tribal atmosphere. You have the elders out there, the wise elders, but bottom line is what I'm saying is like, late at night and early in the day is when I really love to connect with nature a lot, because that's when it's the most quiet. Even now, it's super late, and guess what? There's people out here driving, you know what I'm saying? Playing their music, but whatever. It's because I love when it's just still, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a natural guy, so, like, all these foreign entities, like, this cars and stuff sometimes can, I don't know, sometimes it can, like, derail us if we don't pay attention. I just embrace the ancient ancestral ways of, like, when there's no type of, like, stuff like that, when it's just nature. You're in the jungle, you're not in a rush to pull into a parking lot. You're not speeding over speeding bumps. We got people out here going 40 miles an hour over speed bumps inside an apartment complex. What is the point? Where are you rushing to park for? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? That's why I love coming late at night. That's why I love meditating. That's why I love herbs, all that stuff. I'm about that peace and stuff. I'm not everybody's friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to shake everybody's hand. And honestly, this message probably ain't gonna reach that many people, like, right, immediately when I upload it. You know what I'm saying? But down the line, oh my God, these cars are driving fast. Down the line, I know this will accumulate and collect the right energy and the right folks. And that's what I'm going for. I'm not going for viral sellout stuff. And even this, you know what I'm saying? YouTube ain't going nowhere. So who knows? This video may really be big 30 years from now. This channel may be huge 30, 40 years from now, because finally people will have, this will have gotten circulated through people. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is freaking deep. It's massive. This planet is massive. This universe is enormous. So, like, whenever we go out into the world, you know what I'm saying? People are delivery drivers. Like, I do delivery services sometimes. People working in the city and offices. People work on the phones, telemarketers. People work in banks, restaurants, all types of stuff. So, like, throughout that time, it's only a select amount of time for people, and especially when you're really young and you don't even have anything at all, you just feel like a loose leaf sometimes. Yes, I know we're supposed to have confidence. Yes, I know we're supposed to know we're worthy and stuff, but sometimes this world can knock the wind out of you, for real. And it's like, you got two choices, you know what I'm saying? One choice is like, to react out of, extreme aggression and anger, or two, you just take the hit, you know what I'm saying? And like brace yourself and just gather your faculties in a loving way, you know what I'm saying? And it's very few people choose the second one, you know what I'm saying? That's real love. It's surrender, you know what I'm saying? And that's what the Snoop Dogg thing brought to my attention, is that many times a lot of these people crash and burn fast and quick, you know what I'm saying? And like, it's rare to see a spiritual brother still alive, after years of living. I mean, I know sometimes some people may want to laugh and be like, oh, life's not that serious, everybody could live to see a long life, when it's not the case. There's so much at hand in this world. Of course, a lot of people, they just want to bust out laughing and not take it for real, and people may not understand it. The right people do, It's just like life, there's so much at hand. There's so much at hand, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, just like seeing that, Jamaica, seeing the different cultures and whatnot, it shows that like everybody's born with a different cellular disposition. So, people shouldn't be judging people off their skin color, what kind of clothes they're wearing, what kind of car they're driving, how much money they got, none of that stuff. And that's honestly why it takes for people to lose all they have to realize that, and that's what I've done. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I never had a whole lot, but I did have a period of time where I was really starting to just work solely for like material stuff and for praise and stuff like that, trying to copy, trying to be a fake whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then I got to the source of it and I realized I wasn't getting no real love. People was just here today, gone tomorrow. And, I just said, man, I got mad with myself, the lie I had been living, and I went homeless, went through a whole bunch of stuff. Homeless, on the streets, nothing, you know what I'm saying? And jail, all that stuff. And no, I'm not no thug, I'm not no tough guy, I don't have a long time in any of that stuff at all, okay? I'm not complaining, I'm just sharing parts of my story, that's it. I don't have the world's worst story or anything like that, I don't have a whole lot of time being homeless or a whole lot of time, being in trouble or anything. They were just learning lessons, little bumps in my patch. But I will say it's definitely ain't been no easy stuff at all. I've been through emotional, mental, physical, spiritual states that most of you will never be able to understand. And I'm not even saying that in a hateful way. I'm saying that in a way of just truth, honestly. I know everybody has a different deck of cards. Everybody has different things they want to speak about, I'm just speaking this own unique truth that I have, That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm doing these videos, to be real with y'all, because I've always been plugged into YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, there's music videos that everybody watches, but then there's also like independent content creators that really have a captivating message, and that's what drew me in, to those select people. And, I'm doing it now, and I'm seeing how it can play in someone else's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go through the day and you go to your big city, and guess what? There's massive amounts of people out there. Man, I'm about to go to the apartments. Too many people out here driving the streets. This is why so much stuff happens in the world, because this shifted, people just driving all way late hours of the night. I'm ready to go to sleep. I just felt like doing a video. I'm literally walking in my stuff, I'm about to fall asleep, and I'm just walking in front of where I live because I just watched this video and I got some good spiritual downloads to share and provide to the nation, because I know there will come a point in time, I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, I don't know if it's going to be today, I don't know if it's going to be a year or how long it will be, But bottom line is, somehow, some way, these videos, this message will get shown to a large amount of the right people with the right loving energy, you know, because everybody's doing different crap. Everybody has different problems. Everybody's dealing with different stuff. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of different pain, a lot of different stuff we got to share and, you know, let off our chest, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I love late at night, you know, just being outside and meditating, you know, on the patio, on the porch, on the steps, you know what I'm saying? In nature, whatever, you know, that's so peaceful because finally you get to a point where the world slows down, at least this part that we're at, you know. And even now, there's still cars going, you know what I'm saying? Like, people still don't get the message. People still drinking themselves literally to death, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, honestly, people will have to understand these things whenever they understand them. You know, I don't know it all. I'm just sharing a unique perspective where I'm coming from, you know, and it's just like, I don't know. It's just life is real deep, and I feel like these messages will help out a lot because throughout the day, guess what? The most average person, no matter what your profession is, you're waking up and boom, you're going to work, you know, especially in this busy matrix city I'm in, you know, it's chaos. You know what I'm saying? It's chaos. Nobody, like, ain't nobody got time to listen to about your story, your pain you've been through, maybe how little money you have. Nope, they don't care. They don't care at all. And I've had to learn that the hard way. I really had to learn that the hard way, that you gotta literally save your own self. You know, there's nobody coming out the sky. You know, my parents, I'm not stealing from them. I'm not gonna be taken from them. Of course, I ask here and there for help from friends and family, if that, you know. But I've had to do this, you know what I'm saying? I surely ain't no trust fund baby, and that struggle is real. But what I see over there in Jamaica, them people is free. They free, they happy, they smiling, they having all the herbs. You know, they're not worried about these clowns, this circus act that this country has turned into. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. Peace.